everyday starlet, welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to play around with some Too Faced makeup. Now I'm using mostly Too Faced products for this makeup look, but I just want to let you know this video is not sponsored. I would totally let you know if it was. I just had a lot of Too Faced stuff that I wanted to play around with, and I thought, why not try it out? So there'll be a few non-Too Faced things in here, but the majority of the stuff is actually Too Faced products. The two of the things that I really wanted to play around with that inspired me for this. The first is the Too Faced Sugar Pop palette. I know they've come out with so many palettes since then, but I haven't really played around with this yet. And I just thought, oof, this is so summery with bright colors and stuff, so I thought I wanted to play around with this. And then I also really wanted to use the Melted Coral Liquid Lipstick, which I have on my lips right now. So if you want to see how I got this Too Faced inspired sugar pop coral lip look, then just keep watching. Okay, so first we're gonna start with the primer. I'm going to use the Too Faced Hangover primer, I think, today because, well, I'm not hungover, but it really does smell amazing. It smells like coconutty. It reminds me of like summer and the beach. I'm also actually gonna throw on some Too Faced lip injections. I think there's actually a Lip Injections Extreme, but I don't have that one. So I'm just gonna use this one. It does burn a little, I'm not gonna lie, but beauty is pain. And I just let this sink in while I'm doing the rest of my makeup. I'm actually gonna try, technically for the first time, I've kind of done like a face swatch of this, but I've never actually used this foundation the whole time. This is the new Too Faced Born This Way Absolute Perfection Foundation, oil-free. It's got a pump, which is great. I've actually been curious to try this out, but for some reason I just haven't, so this is gonna kind of be like a first impression. Wow, I look hot. And I'm gonna apply it with my Beauty Blender just because I prefer Beauty Blender over foundation brushes for all my foundations, so why should this one be any different? So far I'm liking the coverage. We'll see how it holds up, but so far it seems to have lived up to the hype. I like the coverage. I like the feeling of it. It looks very natural yet full coverage. I'm gonna do my brows off camera. I'm actually gonna do a brow video coming up very soon. I think it's gonna go up just after this one, so I'll be right back. Okay, now that my brows are done, I'm gonna work on my eyes. And I actually am going to try out the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Anti-Crease Shadow Primer. For those of you that know, I almost always start my eye makeup with the Maybelline Color Tattoo. So this is just something I just decided to try out since I'm kind of doing a mostly Too Faced makeup look. So far, I've had this for a little while, but I got it as a sample not too long ago, and it's a little oily, I feel like, or like separated, I don't know. It feels a little, I guess because I'm used to the thicker Maybelline Color Tattoo. This seems a little thin and runny, but we'll see how it works. Okay, now I have been dying to use, even though I know there's been like several palettes since then, I've been dying to play around with my Too Faced Sugar Pop palette. I feel like I've gotten so many palettes like all at the same time that I haven't had time to play around with them. And I just thought these were just like perfect shades for summer. They're just so pretty, and the names are amazing, so I wanted to play around with them. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with them yet, but I think I'm gonna start with the shade Rock Candy, and I'm gonna put that all over my lid. Now I'm trying to decide if I want to go with more of the oranges and stuff, or if I want to go with more of the violets. I think I'm going to go the violet route. So I'm going to use the shade Strawberry Ice, and I'm going to go like kind of all in the crease, above the crease, maybe a little bit below. Next, I think I'm going to take the shade Sugared Violet, and that's going to kind of be like a crease and outer edge color. Okay, and then I'm going to take the shade Blackberry, and I'm going to use, all the brushes I'm using are actually from the Too Faced Teddy Bear line, and I'm going to take the kind of the pointed liner brush. Does this actually have a name? Yeah, it's a liner brush. And I'm gonna really go in and define the crease. I'm gonna go in with my blending brush. This is my Too Faced Teddy Bear blending brush. I use this all the time. Okay, I don't actually have a Too Faced liquid liner. I only have like pencil or pen liners, and they're not my favorite. Not the Too Faced, but just pencil pen liners in general. I almost always use a liquid liner. So I'm just gonna go in with my Kat Von D liquid liner. Okay, now I'm going to do my eye concealer, and just my basic concealer stuff. I don't really have a Too Faced concealer, I realized, so I'm just gonna go in with my Tarte CC Color Corrector, which is actually super important with this kind of a violet look, because if you have any dark circles under your eyes, if you're using like a violet shadow, it's just gonna bring those out. So, and if you don't have problems with dark circles, well then skip this step and send me your secrets, because I wanna know. And I'm just gonna go and do my usual concealer thing that you've seen me do in almost every one of my videos. I'm using my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer to do my thing. And I'm just gonna set everything with my Too Faced Primed and Poreless Pressed Powder. I have the loose powder, which I haven't used yet, but I find that the pressed powder is a little less messy as I just get it all over myself. But I usually use the loose powder when it's just like me doing my own makeup. But when I'm filming, sometimes I use a pressed powder just because it's a little less messy while I'm filming, but not today apparently. Okay, I'm gonna go back in and play around with my eyes a little bit more. I'm going to use the shade Blackberry again on my little liner brush, and I'm just gonna kind of line underneath the eye. And I have no idea what is gonna make me want to do this. This could be a huge mistake, but because I have sort of like the violet color in my shirt and I have this turquoise, I'm tempted to go in with this blue raspberry color, which is very teal, I guess. It's not really a blue, it's not really a raspberry, but it's blue raspberry apparently. And I am just gonna add that color right to the inner tear duct of my eye, just with the liner brush, because that's the only way you're really gonna have any control over it. I'm just going very slowly, very delicately, because this is not normally something I would do. I just started experimenting with doing this with gold, but this is in a whole other realm doing it with such a bright color. See what happens when I put mascara on, because mascara almost always makes the look just like complete. So next I'm gonna curl my eyelashes, hashtag sexy time. And of course you can't do a Too Faced makeup tutorial without the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I love this mascara. I don't wear it as often because I've fallen in love with so many drugstore mascaras, but I do love this. This is possibly my favorite high-end mascara, but here's the trick. I almost always buy it, or if I can't find it, I'll get it in a set. I try to aim for the small size. I rarely ever buy, especially of high-end mascaras, I rarely ever buy a full size if I can avoid it, because honestly, mascaras dry out, I know for me, really quickly, but just in general, they dry out so quickly that I feel like, what is the point of a full-size mascara? Because I'm gonna decide I need a new mascara long before I finish a mini. And I wanna hit my bottom lashes just slightly to get that like wide-eyed look. I forgot how much I love this mascara. I really should use it more often. Next, I'm moving on to the face. I'm not gonna do like a whole big contour highlight type thing, but I am gonna go in with my, oh, I have to sniff this, my Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil, and I'm actually going to use my Too Faced Kabuki brush, which I don't really use all that often. I love it, it's so cute, but I just don't use it all that often. And I'm just gonna kind of use this as a bronzer slash contour. I'm gonna kind of apply it like I kind of would a blush, which I usually apply my blush starting from the outside and swishing in. Not quite like that, but. And I don't actually have any of the new Too Faced blushes yet, and I think the only Too Faced blush I have is quite old, and it's a pink, and I want to go with something more peachy, so I'm going to use my Clinique Cheek Pop in Melon Pop, just kind of over where I did the contour, but focusing more on like the actual tops of the cheeks. Now normally, actually, of my Too Faced highlighters, I usually use Candlelight Glow, which actually has like a pink and it's not really champagne, but a pinky and champagne kind of color to it. But because I am going for more like peaches and violets, I think just the regular Candlelight is actually going to be a little bit nicer. So, you know what? I'm gonna go in with my Kabuki brush again, because why not? I'm just gonna go pretty much anywhere that I want a highlight. And I did blot off my lip injections, and I don't actually have a Too Faced lip liner. I don't know if they have lip liners, but I should look into that. But I'm going to go in with my Rimmel Exaggerate full color lip liner. This is in the shade Pure. I've actually never used this before, but it is very bright. I'm just doing the very outer edge. Not going too far outside the lip line, but if it goes a little bit outside the lip line, then it'll just make your lips look fuller. And I like to go in a little bit just in the corners of the mouth. Lip contouring for everyone. Okay, next, the pièce de résistance. I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Melted Liquefied Longwear Lipstick in Melted Coral. Now, I did a whole review on liquid lipsticks. If you want to check it out, I will link it below. But I want to let you know that while this was in my worst category, it is not because it is bad. It's just not long wearing at all. Like, it's a beautiful formula. It's got a great applicator. It's a lovely texture. It's like a combination of like a lipstick and a gloss. It's beautiful. The only issue I have with it is it doesn't last at all. Like, it says long lasting in the name. It's not long lasting at all. So if you want to hear my whole review about it, I'll link the video below, but just to let you know, not long lasting. Still a great product though. And here is my look. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And be sure to subscribe to my channel. I actually have a whole brow video that will be coming up very soon, all about my brow products. Be sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos. I am super close to 500 subscribers, and I will be doing a giveaway when I reach 500. So please subscribe and look out for that giveaway. If you have any comments on this look or any suggestions on videos or makeup looks or anything that you'd like to see, please leave it in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you join me next time.